It's 8:03. It's taken me like 3 hours. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's taken me a long time to pack up today. I did, I, I mean, I woke up and journaled at 5, which was really nice. I made coffee, journaled, and then I started taping my legs at maybe 5:30. And then I finished at 6, and somehow it's 8. I don't know. It took me a long time to like I like double checked all my food. So I have a 3-day stretch coming up. And then I packed, and then as soon as I was all packed, I was like, where's my rain cover? And it was at the very bottom of my pack. That was so annoying. And now it's been like soft drizzling. Well, it was raining hard this early. But then the past like hour it's been soft drizzling, but then like literally the second I step out, it got way harder. Like the rain started coming down more. So I'm going to take out my umbrella because at first I was like, oh, it's just drizzling, so I'm not even going to really need my umbrella. I'm in my full rain suit, and yeah, I think it's not super cold, so that's nice. But I'm supposed to make it 28 miles today to a shelter, and I'm still going to try to do that, but I probably won't get there till super late, and maybe I won't get there at all, but we'll see. Or until tomorrow. Yeah, I think it's supposed to stop around noon. Like, I don't know if the rain's supposed to be super bad today, but we'll see. Goodbye, Broken Fiddle. It was great staying with you. It's like a 0.7 road walk, I think, till I get back to trail through town. Okay, not to be a Debbie Downer, but road walking when it's raining is absolutely the worst because I'm gonna have to be dodging cars like splashing me for this next 0.7, so it'll probably take me like 30 minutes just to get this 0.7 into the woods. But I hope I don't get splashed. I guess that's the bottom line. It's like, I hope I at least don't get splashed. Okay, I got a little hot. I did put my umbrella away for a second, but then I got hot and was like, well, I'll just unzip and use my umbrella. And it did start coming down a little bit more. It's still not too bad. But yeah, I'm interested to see how this does. Like, I'm just kind of ducking around plants. It's the sides of the umbrella are definitely hitting like the laurels when I pass by, but otherwise I think it's good and it's fine. Yeah. Oh, I thought it would like rain down more from the leaves. That it didn't really. Still quite a few blowdowns. Going over a really cool bridge. Gone almost 5 miles for the day. Whoa. Okay, I think you can just see how the road completely washed out. Whoa. Oh, jeez. See, it just ends. And I think it was like, I don't know. I brought out these little cinnamon coffee cakes instead of honey buns this time. I prefer the like there's like different kinds, there's different brands of honey buns. The Little Debbie honey buns aren't as good as the other brand. I don't know what they are, but they make the jumbo ones. Even the regular size ones are even better than the Little Debbie ones. So I opted for some Hostess cinnamon coffee cakes. It's a nice change up. As far as the sugar intake goes, I think I realized that a lot of it is because a lot of choosing so many sugary things on this hike, even though I intended to have less, is because of, I'm on this like rock that looks like it could be slick. I feel like I've pretty much gone all in on hiker junk food as the majority of my diet. I definitely don't think the sugar is good for the inflammation. And at the same time, I'm burning so many calories out here. My watch is usually like 3,500, but I think one day was at like 5,000. Like, that's so many calories. And it's crazy because I do feel like I'm actually burning it all off. Like, and maybe it's just the, I don't know. I think it's felt okay actually. And the swelling in my knees has really been manageable. And it's been so much better with the KT tape. I just feel like yesterday, looking at my legs and my calves and everything are just looking strong. And sometimes, like, they don't look at all like just completely defeated, which when they're swelling really bad, they do. And so that was just encouraging. It's like, oh yeah, I'm growing, my muscles are growing. A big part of not having more savory stuff is that it's not even available. Like, all the big hiker resupplies that I've been to have had no vegetarian options. Like, or maybe like one. And I'm afraid of having lentils out here because I do not want to be digging a hole all the time. And there's a lot of like lentil dal vegetarian like meal, like dehydrated meals. But I've been like looking every time I come to my resupply for scrambled eggs and cheese with no meat, backpacker, dehydrated or freeze-dried style, so that I could boil water in the morning, make my coffee, and also make eggs, and just have a nice, hearty, healthier breakfast full of protein that's savory, and that could just be a good flow. But I've only found that one. Actually, I think I even brought it with me. It was something I bought back home. It was the one time I had vegetarian eggs by Backpacker Pantry. But so I don't know, I've had bad luck with that. But yeah, my body's doing okay with all the sugar. I'm just glad to be getting enough calories each day. I am eating like a giant block of cheese in 2 or 3 days every stretch. And then my dinner is usually has more protein. So that's the food update. Okay, I'm kind of climbing up high now, getting into denser fog, thick. Still drizzling a bit. And it's supposed to stop around noon-ish, I think, or like lighten up more, even more. I'm kind of hoping that it does do that. Okay, so I messed up the taping and it keeps coming up like it's supposed to be down here. But this is the second time I've tried to just fold it back and get it to stick. I think I just pulled it a little too tight. So, okay, I see some blue sky right above the ridge. It's gonna push through today, I think. Ooh, unexpected tiny little pond right here. The forest has been particularly beautiful, and I keep pulling out my phone to take pictures of the moss, and they're just rocks and different textures and everything, and it's so nice. And I'm admiring these ferns right now, just growing on the side of this big old rock. I've gone 12.5 miles, so I still have 15 to go. And there's a pretty big climb later in the day. But yeah, feeling good. I probably, depending on how slow I take the big climb, I'm hoping kind of around 9 p.m. I'll get to the shelter. And hopefully there aren't too many people there to be disturbed. I'm hoping to make it to Thomas Snob Shelter, which is like a double-decker, I think above 5,000 feet. So I remember passing it last time, but I don't remember staying there. So yeah, we'll see. I passed a couple this morning, but otherwise I haven't seen anyone out. I mean, there were three other hikers at the hostel last night. I think three. And one of them, I think we started on the same day, and I haven't seen him since, look how pretty that is. Oh, I haven't seen him since around the bend, I think. But yeah, not sure who's all ahead or anything like that. Definitely left the bubble behind already. The AT joins the Virginia Creeper Trail for a little while, but the guy at the Damascus outfitter told me that most of the Virginia Creeper Trail, especially right outside Damascus, has completely washed away. So that's really sad, because it was like this beautiful wide bike trail that lined this river. And yeah, anyways, so I'm right next to a big old beautiful river right now, and this part of the Virginia Creeper Trail seems to be slightly intact. Okay, getting water here. Beautiful, super clear. Oh. Okay, I think that this is the shelter I stayed at last time. Yeah, I stayed in that shelter, and then the next day it was freezing rain, and I had to bail. It was crazy. I thought it would be okay, but it's my first time experiencing freezing rain, and I got way too cold. So I made it to a road, and then I called the trail angel, and she came and picked me up. I was really lucky that she came. But yeah, I just hit 16 miles for the day. I am doing pretty good. Yeah, just making my way, no service right now. So just listening to an audiobook. And relaxing, enjoying the hike. Wow, there's a truck moving, like with a crane on it that was moving, just moved the entire tree. That's crazy. Whew. Honestly, I'm surprised I haven't run into tree workers, big machinery already. I mean, before this, because so much has been done to clear the trail and just doing so much work. So it was a little intimidating hearing the sound. I could hear it while I was like coming down, and I was like, I wonder if I'm coming up on a bunch of tree work. But okay, so I just hit mile 18 and I just came out of the forest and I'm climbing for a couple thousand feet over the next like 4 miles or so. Maybe I started like a mile ago, but it's been pretty gradual so far. I've been really enjoying being in the forest, but I'm also excited to get some more big views and to get up high. So that feels good. It's hard to tell, but you can kind of see this like grassy, hilly area over there. It's really pretty. Climbing, and I just turned around and you can see so far. Let me show you. Like, wow. You can see that ridge line and like the valley and then this ridge line. Oh my gosh. I love being up high. It is so energizing. Yay. Okay, this is called Buzzard Rock, I think. Oh golly, can I get up here? Woo! Ah! Ah! Cool. Wow, you can see so much. Oh my gosh, this is so amazing. Trail goes like this, and then into those trees. I don't think it goes up there. This is the highest, and then it'll go like 100 inch. Wow, you guys, look at this beauty. It is chilly. It's a weird feeling getting somewhere so beautiful. It's just like, what do you do? What do you do? What now? You know? I guess you just gotta keep going. I don't know. It's chilly, the wind, and I'll probably climb a little bit more. I just checked the map. It looks like the highest point is at the end of this ridge, or like the crest, the end of the crest where the trail is leading to. It's like along the crest of this mountain, and I get up to like 5,200 feet, I think. So I might have to put on a jacket, but when I was there, it was just like, you know, up on that big viewpoint, I just felt like, man, I want to just stay here. but also just enjoy that beautiful moment and then take that moment with me as I continue on. Yeah. I think I might have told you the wrong mileage earlier because sometimes my watch will buzz at like a lap distance that's not a mile, and I don't know how to fix that. Like sometimes it's like, oh, you made it 0.6, and I'm like, I don't really care about 0.6. It would just buzz at a mile, and I don't know how to change it once I accidentally do that in the day. So I have some things to learn about this watch still, but for the most part, it's really easy to like navigate. That's the only annoying thing is if I accidentally bump one of the buttons, it'll lap at a weird time all day. So I've gone for sure 20.2 miles. See, and I just got a lap. It says lap 21, but I've only gone 20.2 miles. So I don't know what's up with the lap distance. So I think the laps are ahead of, and they're not equal to a mile today. So if I don't remember what mile I told you earlier, but. So yeah, I should have, I think 7 more miles or six or 7 more miles to go. And I wonder what time it is. Let's see, here's the distance. And here's the time, 6:07. So that's nice, not bad. Look at how crazy this root ball is. There's a hole. It's so crazy. Wow. So much. So much. It's still so beautiful. And it's just so much. Okay, this is definitely where I got when I got picked up. There used to be a thermometer over here. It's not here anymore. But yeah, oh my gosh, this is the parking lot I paced around when I was freezing. It's just crazy to think about like how cold I was that day and how far I made it. Like from that shelter to here, like that was a long hike. And I was just so freezing. And then even I think hiking the next day I was pretty cold too, or when I finally made it back out, because I think I ended up taking a 0 or 2 after I got off trail because of the freezing rain. And then I got back on trail and it was like a winter wonderland. It was so beautiful but so cold. But I came out with like just a little bit more prepared, and freezing rain is definitely different than snow covered. I feel like it's so dangerous to be out in a freezing rainstorm. So I still have probably 5 miles to go. I don't know for sure. So definitely some night hiking. That's okay. I'm feeling pretty good. And just, yeah, ready to try to make it. I hope the shelter has space for me. And I kind of hope it's just empty so I don't wake anybody up. Or I hope I get there semi-early enough, like, ooh, pink fluffy clouds back there. Wow. Boy. Whew, okay, I just got water from that little stream. I'm less than a mile from the shelter. No idea if it will be full or if I'm gonna set up my tent or what. So my feet are feeling sore, so I can't wait to massage them soon. Okay, I made it to the shelter and I'm going to have some dinner and then go to sleep. I'm very happy that there was space in here. It's like a double decker, but it's like completely sealed on the top, so, or almost, it's like a weird kind of attic space. But yeah, I'm glad there's room. And that's it for day 24. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.